Hello guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with some brand new content for season or episode Heresy. Basically, today, Bungie on Tuesday Reset have dropped the brand new exotic mission. Now, this isn't going to be a guide on how you get it. This is going to be a review on the weapon itself. It's a pretty lengthy quest line and everything you've got to do, so there's a lot of other guides that will be up. But this, of course, a new exotic weapon. This is spoilers intensive as well, but this new exotic weapon looks so freaking sick. And we're going to look at it right now. Look at us holding our hands. It's like a little spinner disc or something. It looks so freaking sick. You've probably seen it in the trailer, of course, for Heresy and everything, but they dropped the quest line today. A lot of people from leaks and everything thought this was going to be episode, or of course, Act 3 that this drops. But for some reason, Bungie dropped today, Tuesday Reset, the second week of course, the episode. And my god, does it look glorious. Now, the thing is, you can already see it is a craftable weapon. When you do the exotic mission, you will, of course, get your first one with this sort of role. There is going to be catalysts on it. Now, to get the catalyst, you got to get to rank 10 and everything. I haven't got any of the catalysts, but you can actually, of course, see it. If you go to shape, you'll see that you can put on, of course, these. You have different ones here as well for the different barrels or intrinsics. Then you're gonna have your barrel attachments here as well, which of course when you upgrade more, get the more catalysts again for of course the mag sizes. You'll always have this taken divergence, which we'll go over in a second, and then these are going to be the catalyst perks. So high impact reserves, which is probably what you get for week 1. I assume it's time gated to week 2 will be hatching, which will be pretty cool. One for all week 3, and of course then target lock for week 4. And last but not least, it's gonna have a bunch of grips. But that is what you can craft with this weapon. But we'll go over the juiciness of this weapon now. So yeah, the Barrow-Dyad, as I said, looks super dope. Laid those on quiet thoughts to rest. So we'll go over the lore, but it's kind of course spoiler for the mission and everything if you really want to play the mission out. So definitely I would suggest the mission. It's super cool. But the intrinsic on this is of course going to be panic response. This weapon generates blight as it deals damage. While not firing, blight depletes and the magazine is gradually refilled. Reload the weapon to convert stored blight into blighted seekers. This gets a lot more, of course, easy to kind of showcase instead of just talk about it. And it is also going to have, as I said, this trait taken divergence. This weapon resonates with your choices. Hitting 3 different targets generates a large amount of blight. Blighted seekers bore through targets. So if you incorporate the two of them together, it is going to be really sweet. And that's why one for all, when you get it eventually, it might be really dope because obviously hitting 3 different targets, you proc one for all, you get these perks going. We're going to showcase exactly what this is like in both some PvP and PvE, and why you should be excited for this because it looks hella dope. It doesn't even fit my screen. It's such a freaking shonker. Alrighty, so this is going to be a lot of people using it. But this is of course going to be the Barrow-Dyad in some PvP and everything. This one's going to look like, it's a pretty saucy looking weapon. It's a chonker as well. It's an SMG too, and I can already hear last words going off. Oh my god, was my teammate just got railed. But this is going to be the Dyad and everything, and it's going to be okay. And you'll see the panic response is going to generate down the bottom left. So basically, this will be generated off damage like this. And you can see once you kind of reload after a while. Ah, let me get it off. I didn't get it off. But you generate a bunch of blight, of course, when you get hits and everything. And then if you reload, it will spawn those seekers. If you don't reload, you can see it gradually decreases, but reloads the mag. So it's kind of a, you got to keep on firing to like get it, of course, going up. But if you don't like reload like straight away, you will start to basically lose the Dyad kind of going. But you'll see you can do things like that, and my freaking seeker didn't even hit him. Oh, is that because he was invis? It didn't know where to go? Am I gonna get, is that what's gonna happen? I gotta review this and then everything just goes against me. But yeah, of course I can reload like this as well, and you get the panic response by 6. It's not gonna have much of a seeker, but it will have the one there. So kind of think of it like I don't know. Oh, I just hit something below me. Kind of think of it like the Quicksilver Storm though, where if you, after a while, of course, the rocket kind of goes out and fires someone. This one is a bit more controlled. You can actually spawn the rockets, and each sort of bar down that panic response is of course going to be one. You can kind of see it on the reticle here. The little like white little dots or yellow dots that I have. Oh my god, I'm getting lost for a angle. But the little yellow kind of markers, once I get those charged up to there, that's how many seekers I'm gonna like shoot out basically. Oh, give me the heals, Poppy. Oh my god, why is there so many people around here? Yo guys, I got a seeker for you. Got a seeker. Oh, I hit someone. I will say though, it's actually not bad as far as SMGs go in terms of damage and everything. And once you do reload, oh my god, it's a last word. Okay, we're not killing that thing. Once you do reload though, you will have of course the seekers for about 6 seconds, I think it is. So you can definitely see that it's going to be more of a PvP weapon, even or PvE weapon, even if you get of course like, oh, the one for alls and any of the other perks, maybe the target lock even. I don't think you're going to really see this too often PvP compared to other exotics like Last Word right now, which is just ridiculous. But I will say, as far as SMGs goes, like a 720, it's actually got some decent range. And buddy, you are just going to be chilling here. And oh, I forgot I reloaded. I just shot my board or my thingy into the freaking floor. But it does actually have some decent range, I'm not gonna lie. It's like 80 something range, and screw you and your goddamn freaking thing. We'll go for this guy. Yo, buddy. Oh, I shot 2 out that time. Oh my god, we hit him with the double whammy. You can see my, like, look at the mag actually reload. It reloads pretty quickly. So this could be a cool mag, a cool weapon that if you don't ever really want to reload, you want to just kind of run around and get kills. It's actually a pretty sick perk. Look at this guy though. Oh my god, he walked into my aim. If only this kind of came out back when. Oh, do not even try to take the heavy. Oh my god, it nearly died. But it kind of, it is kind of sad that we never got this when the 720s were absolutely railing. I think 900s do it, like when it comes to SMGs are like better and everything. And I know Last Word right now, you can see there's like 4 people rocking them on both teams. Just running around with Last Word Radiant Dance Machines because people abuse things. Well, I will say that, yeah, this SMG, it actually is kind of fun right now. And I think in a good strong build, PvE is going to be so much fun. But PvP, I don't think it's no slouch. I think that it's actually not too bad at all. I can actually do some little work. We're actually going to reload. Oh, look at the amount of freaking boars I got there. Just for like a couple of shots. We get this guy. Oh my god. Okay, he just got absolutely freaking railed. Man, I just legit shot so many at him. If you do charge it up or get the charges going, holy good god, it's actually not bad. I will definitely say, oh my god, he actually tried to thunderclap me. Look at that reload. I will definitely say though that when you actually get the like multiple boars going, it is actually really strong, but realistically you're not going to get it going out often. But even to get one, you only have to like tickle a shot. I mean, it only gives you one, so it's not really. Oh no, I was about to super them all. He lightning surged me from that far away. Are you for reals right now, boy? All right, kill streak time, kill streak time, kill streak time. Oh my god, here comes the double. Oh my god, I only generated 2 things there. What? Buddy. I only generated 2 there. I'm not too sure on, like, is it better if I just hit a bunch of body shots? Is it better to be ass? I feel like sometimes it charges super quick and other times it just really doesn't. Obviously, maybe, oh, if you hit 3 different targets, that's what it is. Yeah, so it does have that like one for all kind of divergence trait. It's gonna be very hard to proc PvP, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'd have to get like a kill. I'd have to basically just ignore people. And oh, buddy. That is twice I've gone to supered and I've just died through it. What is the point of Wall Radiance anymore? I have no idea. But yeah, if you can find 3 targets to kind of hit and everything, you can technically. That's a laggy boy. Yep, of course he's lagging. Oh my oh man, this meta is so annoying to play against. I'm not gonna lie, the freaking Last Word spam is insane. But yeah, if you can find 3 targets on the map where like you can just tickle like 3 targets, you will get a ton of blight. That's where I got like most of my blight there before. I got suppressed. Don't worry. Lightning surge, like, have you ever heard of a worse duo? Legit, a lightning surge so you can barely even hit him into freaking lag, so you just freaking blows you up within like 2 seconds. I get the skill though, give me that freaking reload. Get the draw. Oh my god, he got Triad. Oh, he stole me from. I don't know what's going on. This is shocked. I just got destroyed for so long. But as I said, the weapon, it is really fun. Okay. Just this game. The weapon is though really fun PvP. I'm not gonna lie. I will say it's not probably gonna be the meta because you're gonna go for more, say, consistent sort of 720s or whatever, or SMGs. But I will say it's hella dope. It's super fun. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, where this is probably gonna be a lot, of course, juicier. You'll get the panic response kind of going a lot better, and you can see my max stacks. And oh my god, the nukage. So yeah, of course, hitting like 3 different enemies is of course the greatest way you're gonna get this to kind of get going. That taking divergence, as I said, PvP is not really gonna happen, but you can see once you get this going, it's freaking nutty. Every reload basically makes it absolutely blow its load, and that's why one for all as well is gonna be really nice, because you get one for all going now and then you reload. Oh my god, it's filthy. Oh my god, it's so sick. Oh man, Bungie just with Destiny in general, Bungie and stuff, when they make exotics, they just know how to make some exotics just cook and be so freaking sick. And I mean, the panic response on this is really dope. Obviously, you have to like control it a little bit. Like I have to use it and I just lost the timer on it. So there is times where you're not gonna have chances to really use it, but I said when there's more than one enemy, it's so nice. And in a good strong build with unraveling rounds and stuff like that, it's going to be nasty. And the great thing is that the panic response doesn't need kills. It's legit based off, and you can reload like that if you want to keep your panic response kind of going a little bit if you don't want to all reload, but you can basically just keep it going from damage, so you don't have to get a bunch of kills. You can basically just do stuff like this. I don't want to use my panic response and let my gun reload a little bit by itself. I go in again, get my damage going. Now I've got a full stack. I might as well pop it, and then we go like that. That is one way of course, using it. I'm so dead. Oh my god. That's one way of using it. So it's like a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a cheese, but instead of wasting your, of course, your panic response, you want to use it for something bigger. But as I said, it's just really, really sick. I just think it's such a dope ass SMG. This is the primary weapon. Oh my god, I'm getting blasted. But this is going to be a primary weapon. So when it comes down to it against bigger enemies like the freaking barrier and stuff like that, it might not be as strong. There we go. It might not be as strong or anything like that, but against like low rank and falls and stuff like that, it's gonna be really, really sick. And buddy, where do you think you're going, huh? Just chased them so far. Big boy those. We'll get rid of the shield real quick. And I wonder actually what it's kind of like just against a solo target. It's probably not going to be too great. As I said, you can kind of get it going like that. And maybe you could have done that PvP as well if you want to just like tickle people and not get kills and everything or reload. You could just let it kind of auto reload or auto charge itself up and get your ammo back. But wow, where are we going to lose this, guys? Guys, can we get rid of all this crap that is on top of our freaking thing? Oh, we're going to lose. Oh, we are so gonna lose. I do not know how we're freaking not lost this already, buddy, but me and you, I think there's only 2 of us here. That's why it's like got so bad. Oh my god, I'm getting railed. Yo, guys, what the hell's our HP at? We're half HP. This is so bad. I'm trying doing this freaking Strava just to wipe everything, but yeah, you said once you get the Dryad kind of going, or the panic response going, that is where the juiciness really is. We get the panic response going again. Oh my god, the white yellow bar just got absolutely freaking railed. Alright, buddy, we're actually gonna have to probably try heal this thing a bit because we got freaking nuked there by a bunch of saboteurs. So yeah, but if you have the season, it's of course gonna be a must kind of get to try out and everything. PvE, this thing's just, it's so much fun. I do love that you can actually kind of charge it up to the max and everything. You don't have to reload if you don't want to. You can kind of just run away or like cancel the animation of the reload, and you'll see it would auto reload. Now the panic response will go down a little bit, but it is just super nice, especially when you kind of get a ton of enemies like together like that as well. The basically like the built-in kind of one for all that it has, and then to get the one for all intrinsic. It honestly is really, really dope. As I said, it's got everything kind of going for it to be a really cool exotic. Will it be the meta picks in like PvE and everything? Exotic place right now isn't a very, of course, Lord of Wolves sort of place, or even Danica 2 doing really well, so it's very hard to suggest an exotic for endgame. But when it comes to fun, this is definitely going to be up there. If you never need to get like strand kills or like SMG kills, whatever, I mean, it's right here. It's going to be so freaking dope, and I don't know exactly what the catalyst is going to do. Maybe it'll give it something like really, really fancy, or it might give it its own like sort of unique. Oh my god, I actually died to that, but it might give it its own sort of unique, I'd say, perk as well. It doesn't have to give it like, I don't know, magic kinetic tremor or something on it. That'd be super cool, but it doesn't have to give it any of those sorts of perks. That's not really what the exotic catalysts are usually about. So it could give it a ton of different things that could be really, really unique to the weapon. So this isn't even its final form, and it's already so much fun. So I can only imagine what it's gonna be like once it gets beefed up a little bit more. Intrinsic traits alone, catalyst, it's gonna be so juicy. I can see people using this just for pure ag clear and everything, or anything with like kind of bigger yellow bars. You can like ag clear a little bit, reload, you find a yellow bar like these guys over here, and then you just rail them off. Oh, it's so good. I would have really liked if the subjugation kind of perk was on it as well, just to of course have the explosive rounds. And I will say as well, the catalyst could also be rewind rounds, because I think rewind is the biggest tongue twister in this freaking game. But I think the rewind rounds would actually be a really cool sort of perk to put on this. And oh my god, they got wiped. But it would be a really cool perk to put on it, because it wouldn't interrupt of course the reload, but it just give you the extra bit of shots to kind of get the of course the extra damage kind of going. And of course he's gonna be here. And buddy, I want to see what it's like against a barrier. You know what? Not too bad. Oh, barrier freaking procced. Actually, not too bad against the barrier as well. So you can see about like half its HP kind of went there. So it's definitely doable for the solo players out there as well. So 100%, I would be saying, drag your hands on this, because this thing's just so much fun. It's an absolute freaking beast. Oh, it's so cool to see everything get blasted so fast. Oh my god, we'll rail these guys as well. Well, that is it from me, and of course the Barrow-Dyad itself. Such a cool ass exotic. It's one of the most unique in terms of looks anyway. I mean, is there any other gun in this game that actually kind of looks like this, where it's a big oval, or not oval, oval? It's a big freaking disc looking good anyway. As I said, there is actually an ornament to it as well, and it will be basically a Dreaming City, and that's kind of to do with the gun's lore and everything like that. So I won't spoil it too much, but Dreaming City ornament on it too, which is really, really dope. But I just think overall at this Dyad, it's really, really dope. It's super, super cool to use in PvE. PvP, actually, it was fun as well, like really fun. And when you got it kind of going with the panic response, if you hit 3 different targets, I think I did it once by chance. It actually railed somebody. So if people are actually any good at getting like dipping in and out, getting their hits in, this could be freaking nasty in the right hands. I'm telling you, people do like just jiggle quarters just to try to hit 3 different targets. It could be really, really cool. So yeah, overall the Barrow-Dyad, I will say, mission is really, really fun. The whole lore behind it is really, really cool as well. But I need the lore. I need to know what's going on. I will say though, the Barrow-Dyad, super, super dope exotic. It's so weird that Bungie dropped this so early, but I'm all here for it. As I said, the leaks were saying Act 3 this was going to come out. I was waiting then, but all of a sudden it just dropped today. Super, super cool. The Bungie did sleeper drop things. But yeah, do the mission. It's super, super fun. You'll get gifted this Barrow-Dyad. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like, and need some more content, subscribe. Have a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.